Everybody, Sky Marshall, bringing you the last video of Operation Failsafe, and it's basically a summary of what's happened. It's not a very accurate summary because this board has not been updated for 2 full turns, but basically because I was on vacation and I haven't done much with it. But long and short of it, the NATO and US players have decided to concede defeat, as well as the Chinese, to the Soviet and Warsaw Pact factions. They graciously have decided that the communist ideals have prevailed at this point. And good game all around, really good time. Really enjoyed this game. It's a complex game and definitely a lot to take in. I'm a completionist, so I always want to make sure I have all the right pieces for everything, and I know some places didn't quite have the right sculpts for the right countries, like obviously Libya has pieces, but they also got Lend-Lease pieces as well as Warsaw Pact pieces. So it's one of those things where, you know, it's going to be a work in progress. It's probably going to be many years before I fully get this game handled with the piece count as well as, the general rules. But still, love this game. I mean, when you got a Vulcan bomber like that, how can you not love it, right? But I digress. Warsaw Pact, I was able to take Tunisia, Sicily, Sardinia fell under Warsaw Pact's glove. I believe Benelux also fell to the communists. Basically, I think the rest of Sweden. Basically, a lot of territories here. It was really mopping up for a lot of areas, as well as a lot of issues, especially here. I believe Panama was seized by the Cubans and the Soviets, and of course that put Ozark Outpost in a difficult position dealing with our forces in that region. So ultimately, China it itself, I think, did a very good had a really good game under Captain G there. But I believe by the end of the day, these territories of Manchuria were basically under Soviet domination. China was doing its best to take them back and kind of trading it back and forth. But then, of course, China also has to worry about these Indian forces down here, as well as, of course, the Americans are in the mix too, right? So a lot of American ships and Soviet ships have been lost in this region. Currently, right now, China's actually had a really good game. Just obviously difficult when you're dealing with overwhelming superior forces like the Soviet Far East Command here, which is also another one of my favorite sculpts and stuff I've been painting up for this. Just a lot of fun. Just love this game to death, just for the pieces alone, right? So some of this stuff is not up to date, but it's basically just my brief summary of this game, and just being able to have these long flight stands here, which I'll go and do a separate video on them. Just think help bring a little bit more atmosphere into the 80s, and also trying to color code actual satellites to the specific nations. But anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this series, and I was glad enough to be a part of it. And look how much real estate I have taken up. Now, this is something you don't have to, but like in this game, you can just see all the dashboards, custom dashboards. I enlarged so that I could have a little bit more fun functionality with it. And like I say, you can see it's just all 7 of them are here. And then I didn't even quite get to our actual victory point markers for each faction, but that's okay. And then, of course, over here too, once again, trying to keep this updated. And actually what I'll do is I'll just shut the light off here. You can see the lighted clocks, kind of that digital feel for this game, which I just feel that this war room and this game complement both of them, right? Or complement each other, I should say. But yeah, just so many more things to do, so many things to tweak. Obviously, you can see my colored dice I put up here as well, as opposed to, you know, some of the other things, just because I love the translucent dice with this game. It's kind of 80s neon. It's just so cool and so retro. Anyways, guys, once again, thanks for being a part of this, and thanks for enjoying it. And we will see you again for the next YouTube war for Global War 1985, hopefully soon.